Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Wednesday, March 30th. President Obama wants the U.S. to cut its dependence on imported oil. He's out with a plan today to reduce oil imports by 1/3 by the year 2025. The president wants to achieve the goal by increasing the use of natural gas and other biofuels. He said he'd push construction of biofuel refineries and require all new federal government vehicles to run on alternative fuels or electricity by the year 2015. Overseas, it's a day of disappointment for residents of Syria protesting against the hardline government of President Bashar Assad. After days of often bloody demonstrations, protesters were hoping Assad would announce a series of government reforms. What they got instead was a defiant speech that offered no reforms and blamed the 2 weeks of violence on what Assad called conspiracies. After hearing the speech, a human rights spokesman said, quote, "We have returned to point zero." In Washington, debate over Libya policy is raging behind the scenes. It centers on whether the United States should provide weapons to the rebels trying to take control of the country from dictator Muammar Gaddafi. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton says terms of the UN resolution on Libya would allow supplying arms to the rebels. Others say, however, the rebels have ties to the terrorist Al-Qaeda and Hezbollah organizations. President Obama is saying only that he's keeping his options open. The rebels, meanwhile, were reported to be in retreat on Wednesday after the latest round of attacks by Gaddafi's military. But when the U.S. and China did it in 1971, it was called ping-pong diplomacy. Today, two bitter rivals, India and Pakistan, engaged in a round of cricket diplomacy. It happened at the Cricket World Cup Championships in New Delhi, India, where India's squad faced Pakistan's. Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh extended an invitation to Pakistan's Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani to watch the match together. Gilani accepted. There's no word on what was discussed. The two countries have had tense diplomatic relations and have fought 3 wars since they were established in 1947. That's your political roundup for Wednesday, March 30th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for more on these and other political and financial news stories throughout the day.